Couple things about that one, brother. So first of all, anyone who gets into fighting, and we're talking amateur or pro, right? For a while there was no amateur MMA, but then they got it. But you realize how you get paid for the beginning is you sell tickets. And one thing about when you're training for a fight, a lot of people have to work also. Selling tickets is a really hard thing for them to do. It's saying, hey, come to my fight. Hey, be about me. It's a really difficult thing for a young fighter to get over. And I think that's the first step in the journey for that kind of stuff. The next step in the journey is something that happened to Colby Covington. I mean, Colby was a grappling type MMA guy, right? Not really popular, and he didn't know if he was going to make it. So he had to invent a character. And he invented this awesome diabolical character that talks smack and insults all his opponents and, it screws over all his teammates and yada, yada, yada. Even had him attacked by Jorge Masvidal in the street that went to a court case over. But there's a video of a fan coming up to Colby saying, asking him questions, and Colby's being sweet, nice, and very human. And then the fan says, you really got to let everybody know you're like this. And Colby looks back at him and goes, hey, man, that just doesn't sell. And that's the sad reality of fighting. Like a normal person, a good guy, a hardworking man doesn't sell. It's the old adage with girls, right? You ask a girl what they want, they'll say, I want a hardworking man who loves me and treats me well and sweet. And then what do? They go with this bad boy who beats them up or whatnot. And it's something inside the human nature that we love the bad guy, or maybe we think we can change the bad guy, or the bad guy will come around, or whatever it is. But the fact of the matter is you kind of have to invent a character to catch the eye, and don't think that Conor McGregor isn't doing that when he's talking. Is that him? Yeah, it's him. But guess what? It's him on steroids, right? He's going a million miles an hour. What do people do? They catch the energy, and they love that energy off it. No, I'm not saying people are so different. I think Ronda Rousey was that badass bitch that she put on, and people loved it. People caught on to it, and they dug it. I think Chuck Liddell was very Chuck Liddell. But at the same time, Chuck Liddell was that chill surfer guy, who could beat the hell out of anybody. And he had a great look and all of that. So whatever it is, it's not your fighting that actually does it in the end. It is the person you show the world outside the ring. And that can be very difficult. And a lot of people don't want to do it, right? Fighters want to concentrate on fighting. They're shy. They don't want to do this. But if you're that kind of fighter, guess what? You will never turn the big dollars over, because you need to create some type of personality that people can relate to, or it's just going to be ho-hum, and that's the way it is. Everybody, remember, Warrior of the Light.